And here we are at Stadium South in Velodrome, watching the rollout for stage number 1. 160 kilometres ahead of these guys, blustery conditions. And here is the peloton off on the first road stage. We're underway on stage 1. Racing just starting. Pace is on. Here we are at Thornbury. And bunch still together. South Shore leading them round. It's some sight. We're in a Tau, group of 7 riders with a 2-minute lead. Here we are in a Tau. This is the peloton. About 4 minutes and 15 seconds down on a leading break of 7 riders. Stage finish all together. Whistle. Paddy Bevan. Daniel Barry up for second provisionally, and Pete Bulling in the mix as well.
As a little cruiser across the line, but Patrick Bevan's around. Daniel Barry, Peter Bulling of Southland, Clinton Avery, Alex Ray and James Williamson unofficially. But Patrick Bevan from Barry and Bulling with a fine ride by a young man.
Paddy Bevan takes out stage number 1.
Familiar times for you. It seems like it doesn't seem that long ago. 12 months ago, you and I were standing up here discussing the tactics that go on when it tries to secure a King of the Mountains.
Yeah, it's quite funny how it works out sometimes, and I didn't actually think it was going to happen again as easy as it was today, but once the group established, it was a bit hard to get to a bit of a rhythm until the peloton let us go, and once the peloton lets you go, then you can start thinking about the KOMs or the sprints, and luckily enough today we had riders in the front of the group, and we had all the options covered, so it was just me that drew the short straw, and I was out the front.
Now, I'm not suggesting that you've been around a long time, but looking at the bunch that you were with today, you're an experienced rider. How about we call it that? And you had a lot of young guys there that are new to the tour. So what sort of role did you have to play just to ensure to let these guys know, well, look, it's a long way, 160 kilometres, of course. You know the roads well, and of course a lot of them were visiting riders from overseas.
Yeah, it was a good group. Everyone rolled really well together, and as you said, it was good having a bit of local knowledge myself. Keeping the boys calm after a few sprints, or every now and then there'll be someone running up the road, you're wondering what's going on because there's a sprint around the corner. Just the nature of this race, and it's the special character of it.
Well, congratulations here on day 1. A fantastic effort coming into Lumsden here, folks. Would you put your hands together for Joe Chapman of Creation Science, the Jesco Hydraulics King of the Mountains leader?
Doing a few school tours and stuff around
Sam
the region,
Whitman.
so it's a big part of the Share the Road message about promoting bike safety and sharing it with vehicles, and yeah, because you know physical activity in kids is so important, so we want to make sure they do it safely.
And you were certainly putting a few energies into that physical activity there today. Was it what you expected the way the race would unfold so early on the stage?
Yeah, look, it was. We always knew that the EB was going to go. I actually wasn't too keen on it at first, but I picked up a few easy sprints, and so when the EB went with two guys, I thought, yeah, mate, let's roll across and yeah, have a crack at the green jersey.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you in action throughout the week. Folks, would you put your hands together for Samuel Whitwitz from Share the Road, the Harcourt Sprint Ace. He now leads that classification. As we said, probably well over half the fields are contending for this under 23 jersey. Folks, would you put your hands together for Patrick Bevan here, the cooperative bank under 23 leader. Well, Paddy, a big day on the bike. You've been up here a couple of times already. You must be pretty pleased with the way things panned out.
Yeah, for sure. To pick up a stage win this early in the week is it's really nice. It shows really show that we turned up here to race our bikes.
Now, we suggested at the start of the tour, when it comes to stage victories over this tour this week, there's certainly a lot of contenders.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of very good guys here. Quite a few sprinters this year. So I knew I had my work cut out coming to the finish, but we're a strong team, and the guys, we've done this all year. We know how to set up for these finishes, and they had me in almost perfect position. I didn't have much work to do. I had to just keep my head on my shoulders out of that last corner. It's a long way, and then pick my way through. And having a team like this behind me makes my job a lot easier.
And you've got a certain man called Glenn Mitchell that's behind the scenes as well, because he's experienced the yellow and taken it right to Gala Street there. How important is it having that sort of support crew behind, and particularly that sort of experience?
Oh, it's great. You can't put a price on that, and to run a car that's won the race is a huge asset to our week.
Well, congratulations on today. It's been a big effort for the team all day long. Folks, would you put your hands together for the PowerNet Limited Tour leader, Patrick Bevan, official pro cycling.